Hi everyone. Today we will be looking at the interrelationship between micro and market environments. So our first example will be between the business and consumers. So consumers depend on the business for their goods and services to satisfy their basic needs and wants, whereas the business in return depends on consumers in order to actually sell items, to make a profit, and to keep the business running. Without consumers, a business can ultimately not survive. If consumers are not supporting the business, obviously they are not getting an income, which means they are not making any money. And as on the other hand, consumers cannot survive without businesses because consumers obviously need to satisfy their basic needs and wants. Our next relationship is that between businesses and suppliers. Now, the business obviously needs a supplier to supply them with raw materials so that they can produce their goods and services. Without a supplier, a business cannot produce the products that they need in order to sell to the customer or the consumer. So the business really needs a reliable supplier, someone who is going to give them the right quality, the right quantity, the right prices, and deliver at the right time. Our next relationship is between business and intermediaries. So remember, the intermediary is the agent or the middleman that helps the business reach the consumer. So we can say they are the link between the business and consumer. They try to maintain a good and positive relationship between the business and their consumer. Intermediaries also help with reliable and efficient activities that will obviously help or that will affect the quality and price of goods and services. So if the intermediary is unable to help or assist the business, especially if it's a larger business, then the business won't be in direct contact with the customer, which again will decrease their sales, which means that the business is making less money. So therefore, it is important that the business does have a good and reliable intermediary to actually help them. Next is our business and the competitor. Now remember, a competitor is another business which sells similar items or even the same items as the business. What happens is sometimes there's increased competition and therefore the business is forced to lower their prices. Okay, so they will lower their prices, which then means actually they'll make less profit or lower profit. And this is just in an attempt to gain more customers compared to their competition. Businesses actually need to study the activities of their competitor. So it's important that they actually know their competition very well so that they know, okay, what products are they selling to customers, at what price are they selling these items, what can they do to improve on their current products that they're offering, how can you ensure that you are attracting more customers. So you need to study your competitor to make sure that you are better than them, and you need to try and always stay ahead of your competition to make sure that you are offering a better quality product at a better price and that you are giving your customer better service compared to your competitor. Okay, so why are competitors a challenge to the business? First thing, you cannot control competitors. So a business cannot control or stop or prevent another business from starting or opening or selling the same products. You can't do that. You have absolutely no control over it. But what you can do is make sure that you are offering better service, better products, better quality than what your competitor is. They can also try and ensure that they are still making sufficient product when the demand is not high enough. Other reasons why they are a challenge is sometimes it is difficult to actually differentiate yourself from your competitor, or to gain a competitive advantage. So remember, a competitive advantage is something that you are better at compared to your competition. But sometimes businesses struggle to identify what their unique competitive advantage is. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and have a great day further.